Apparently this is the best foundation of 2025. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be testing the brand new Benefit Porefessional Foundation. You guys, this is being called the foundation launch of the year, and get this, it is for combo oily skin type. So it's like literally made for my skin. I have heard insane things about this formula. Let me just read a little bit of this to you. Medium buildable coverage, natural matte finish, 24-hour long wear, all day pore blurring, waterproof, transfer proof, feels weightless and looks seamless, and it's meant to give the skin like a really full coverage look, still feel lightweight though, and just be smoothing and amazing and great for stopping the shine from coming through during the day. So yeah, I'm going to test this out. We're going to do a full foundation application. We're going to do a review. We're going to do a wear test. We're going to do everything. And I'm going to let you know whether or not this formula is actually worth all of the hype. So just like all of my foundation reviews that I do for you guys, I am going to prep the skin. Now I've already put on my skincare. I've let that settle in. I've actually used the L'Oreal Le Duo serum today. I've been really loving this one. Gives the skin lots of hydration, but without being like sticky and tacky and gross. It's really nice. I'm now going to follow that up with our Nikkia Cosmetics matte based primer for combo skin types, for oily skin types, for anyone with enlarged pores. You will literally love this primer. It's got kaolin clay in it, which actually helps to absorb shine and oil throughout the day as you wear it. It's also got a whole heap of other skincare ingredients in it, and it dries down to a pore blurring matte finish on the skin. Of everything I've tested over the years, of everything that I've used, I honestly find this the best for oily skin. So if you're an oily girly like me, maybe have a look at it. I'll have it linked down below for you. Okay, so I've got 2 shades of the foundation here. So when you purchase this one, this is what the packaging looks like. Comes in a cute little pink box, and then the bottle's actually really nice. It feels very heavy and luxe. Let's have a look at the actual, oh, okay, it comes out. It's kind of like a medium thickness. It's not overly runny. Applying it to the skin now. I don't even know what to say. Look at that coverage. That is seriously crazy. I've barely used any of the product on the back of my hand as well. Yep, they're not playing around when they say full coverage with this one. That is gorgeous. And it's incredibly lightweight on the skin. Like, even though that's giving like full coverage, you look at this and you think, oh, surely that feels heavy. Literally cannot even feel that I'm wearing a foundation. That is wild. I'll be straight up with you guys. I don't actually think I've had a foundation look this pretty on my skin, like straight up, in a really long time. It is so smoothing and blurring. Like, all of the texture is like instantly gone, and it's covered up absolutely everything. Even though I only used a tiny little bit of that product, most of it's still on the back of my hand. Let's just do a quick little side by side. Here is my skin before, no foundation. Here is my skin after with the foundation. Let's apply it to the other side now. Honestly, the way that this blends out, it like just so seamlessly covers up absolutely everything. All right, guys, so I've got that foundation all blended out on both sides of my face now. I mean, I test a lot of foundations here. I test a lot of foundations in my private time. This is the first time in quite a while that I have been genuinely dumbfounded in a formula. Does not look like my skin. It just looks so smooth, so pore blurring, so perfected. We're not getting any caking or creasing or settling into any of my fine lines, and it just feels ridiculously lightweight. Like, Benefit have really done something here. Here's a look at my skin up close so that you guys can see. There's obviously absolutely no filter on these videos. Make sure that you hit the 4K button so that you can see everything in as much detail as absolutely possible. I'm going to jump off camera and finish off the rest of my makeup, and then we will start our wear tests. I've zoomed you guys right in so that you can see this properly, because low-key shook at the combo. I fear that we have made this foundation, oh my God, it feels so soft. I've just put on a little of the Hourglass concealer just under my eyes to sort of brighten it a bit. And I was just setting it down with powder. I'm of course using our Nikkia Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. This foundation plus the powder, my pores are completely gone. Like, tell me that you can see pores here right now. It's absolutely insane. So I thought I would show you like while I was doing this side so that you can see the transformation. It's wild. So I'm just picking up a little of the powder, tapping the excess into the lid, and then I'm just going to press it into the skin. So have a look at this area of my face here and watch it like instantly change. It's crazy. Look at that. Look at that. This powder keeps going viral, and I mean, obviously I formulated it, I created it, but I am still just so, like, every time I use this, I'm like, how did we do this? My face looks face-tuned right now. Like, it does not look like my skin whatsoever. Oh. All right, guys, so here is my skin with the rest of my makeup finished. I've got Benefit bronzer and blush actually on the cheeks. The skin is skinning. It is still incredibly smooth. It is still incredibly lightweight, powdered down beautifully. Where are the pores? I actually like looking in the mirror. Hang on, let me look up close. I am still so shocked at how smooth it is. And it still feels really, really lightweight on the skin. Like I can barely feel that I'm actually wearing like a full coverage foundation. No settling, no creasing, no caking. It's doing really, really well over the top of my smile lines around my mouth. And also the lines that I get up here on my forehead. Overall, absolutely beautiful. Let me zoom you in. I'm honestly just so impressed. Like, look at the finish on the skin right now. It is gorgeous. And I also haven't put on a setting spray. Yeah, I've just powdered it all down. So smooth, not cakey, not chunky, not creasy, not gross. It is a beautiful, beautiful formula. But yeah, I've been wearing it for about 1 hour now. So far, so good. But I'm going to continue wearing this. We're going to do a 6-hour check-in. And then we'll come back and do another 6-hour check-in. So it'll be a total of about 14 hours today. Okay, guys, back with our first check-in. And guys, I have now been wearing this foundation for 6 hours. I don't know about you, and you will have seen the footage right before this jump cut. My face doesn't look any different. It does not look any different to when I first applied it. What is this magic? Benefit, what have you put in this? One thing that I will say is there might be a tiny little bit of settling just in my smile lines around here. Nothing really too like scary or anything out of the ordinary. I mean, skin's designed to move, you talk, you smile, you know, give facial expressions. Things definitely do start to kind of settle around those areas. Let me zoom in so that I can show you what I mean. It's just the tiniest little bit in my smile lines here. There's no caking or separating necessarily, but I can sort of see it. I don't know, it just kind of looks a little settled in those areas. And then also just in my frown line up here on my forehead. But the thing is, doesn't matter what the foundation is. It doesn't matter if it's a skin tint or if it's full coverage foundation. This literally happens with every single foundation because my forehead, she moves. So I am actually going to continue wearing this now for another 6 hours, and then I'll come in later tonight and show you, you know, the final of what it looks like. Also absolutely no transfer anywhere. It hasn't come off. It's performing so well. I don't want to celebrate too soon, but so far, I'm really, really, really impressed. All right, guys, so here we are, end of the day. We're 16 hours down. The hair had to go up. Leon was pulling on it. No, honestly, if you ever have a baby, every day is going to be a bun day. Like, especially with this much hair. It is like the ultimate toy to pull on my hair. It's hilarious. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this foundation. And I will say straight up, I am beyond impressed with this formula. So we're at 14 hours of wear, almost 14 and a half hours. Yes, 14 and a half hours of wear. Look how nice this looks on my skin. Are you actually kidding? Now, we have had a little bit of shine come through the T-zone, really not that much. And bear in mind, I did obviously use a mattifying primer, our mattifying primer, and also our mattifying setting powder to really lock this foundation in place. I will do more wear tests and testing of the formula without these, but for me, on a normal day, I'm never going to do my makeup without them anyway. So I try to make these tests as accurate as possible. A little bit of shine through the T-zone, but honestly, it is so minimal. It's barely even worth, like, I wouldn't touch up with powder yet. I don't feel the need. I feel like the foundation still looks absolutely beautiful. I don't feel too shiny. I don't feel too sticky. I don't feel too greasy or anything. I would solidly leave this and continue on without touching it. No caking, no separating. And you know what? You know how I was talking about those smile lines and that I thought I could see like a little bit of kind of almost settling, just like dryness in them. Now that my oils have come through and really melted into the foundation, they're pretty much non-existent. Like the foundation has settled perfectly. Just gorgeous. No caking around my mouth, no separating, no transfer. I've been touching my face heaps and it's gone absolutely nowhere. Still looks incredibly blurring on the skin. You can barely see my pores, and incredibly lightweight. Like, it does not feel at all like I am wearing a full coverage foundation. Like, honestly, as a first impression test, this has ticked every single box that I have for a foundation, and that is honestly so unheard of. I've got nothing bad to say. And I was also having a little look into the formula. It's also got niacinamide and rose hip extract in it. Both are ingredients that are actually good for the pores, good for shrinking pore size and alleviating that texture on the skin. So not only is this good for the pores while you wear it, but it's also good for the pores over time. Here is my skin up close. You can see that shine that has come through. It is so minimal that it is barely even worth mentioning. It just looks like a really pretty natural dewy glow. I honestly think that it looks beautiful. Benefit, you have shocked me. You have shocked me to my core. I'm going to say straight off the bat, guys, based on a first impression, I absolutely love this formula. If I could give it a 10, I would give it a 10. But because it's a first impressions, she can't get a 10 yet. I need to see if it breaks me out. I need to see how it wears with other primers and powders and, other combinations for you guys. If you personally don't want to purchase the primer and the powder from my brand, you're going to want to see it with other options, so drugstore options and things like that. I will update on all of that and I will continue wearing this. But honestly, I'll remove 1 point for that because it's a first impression. 9 out of 10. Like, this formula is unreal, and I actually believe the claims. This may very well be the foundation of 2025. We'll see. I know, big claim, but yeah, Benefit, you have done an incredible job on this formula. I'm really proud. I'm really it's just so good to see a foundation that is targeted towards combo and oily skin types, because they are so few and far between. Every formula is dewy, every formula is glowy, and those formulas don't work for us. So I love you, Benefit, for doing this. 9 out of 10. So impressed. I, of course, would love to hear your thoughts on the foundation. Have you tried it? How did you go with the formula? Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments. But yeah, really impressed, and I'm going to keep on testing. But I really need to get this makeup off my face because I have to go and cook dinner now. Bubba's in bed. Now it's time to feed myself. All right, guys, I love you heaps, and I will catch you in my next video.